everyone. I was live a moment ago. Had already started. Cairo did something to my phone and I couldn't stay on. So now I'm back. Hopefully Cairo does not touch my phone, which he's about to do now. Stop. So I'm going to have to start over with what I was saying, just in case people are joining and they don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so I'm talking about money goals, and I wanted everyone to type in the chat what their money goal is, or their goal for their business is for each month. After you type that in the chat, or you come up with that number in your mind, I want to know why that is your goal. And when you answer yourself why that's your goal, I want to then know, is it realistic? Is it a realistic goal for you to have at this point in time of where you are in your business? Do you know how to consistently make $1,000 a month before you try to hit 5K, 7K, 10K, or any of that? That is what I was talking about before I got cut off on my last live. So let me know all of that stuff if you didn't already. And then I want to know, what was it I said before I got cut off? Oh, what is it that you're doing at this point in time to reach that 5K, 7K, 1K goal? Is it enough to get you to that goal? So be honest about what you're doing in your business right now. Everything that you're doing, is everything that you're doing right now going to help you reach consistent 1K months, 5K months, 6K months, 8K, 10K, 15, 20, 100? Is what you're doing enough to get you to that one goal that you had in your mind right now? And remember, that goal that you have, it needs to be realistic. You need to be very honest about where you are and what you're doing. At least you are honest. She said $1,000 monthly, and honestly, absolutely nothing. At least you're honest. Sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. I talked about this last year, I think, about how I was 2 or 3 months in and I had slowed down significantly and I was mad. And then I got real honest with myself and was like, Nisha, you aren't even doing anything. So how is it that you're expecting to be hitting this when you did great with your pre-launch and your launch, but then you didn't do anything afterwards? Once she said a realistic monthly goal, then your weekly goal, daily goal, I believe you should do whatever it takes possible to achieve your goal. Yes, that is true. So you're saying through consistent posting, emailing, promoting. Okay, so if everyone, well, not everyone, but a few people are answering in the chat that some things that they are doing is enough. Some things they know is not enough. Okay, so I'm going to ask another question, because this is what my main point is. Let's say, because we're going to break this down further, because even though some people say, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm doing this, I'm not talking about anyone specific. This is just in general from people I've been talking to throughout the past 2 weeks. So people normally will tell me, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on Facebook, I've started doing TikToks, I started doing Reels, I'm emailing my customers, I'm trying to promote, I'm using ambassadors, I'm using ads. All that stuff is what they're telling me that they're doing. However, one, which is what she was just saying, are you consistent with it? How consistent are you? Consistent does not mean you're doing it every day. That is not what consistency means. People tend to think that, and it's not what it means. Consistency means you are doing something at the time you said you're going to do it every single time without fail. That is what consistency is, and that is what discipline also is. Frequency is how often you're doing it. So if you're posting every day, that is your frequency, not your consistency. So if you know you're going to post every day at noon and 6 o'clock, are you doing that? Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, every single time you say you're going to do it. That is consistency, okay? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see what Kara's doing. My email and text aren't converting, but I get most of my sales from Instagram. I don't get my people. That can happen. So if most of your sales are from Instagram, maybe they're not in email or text. Maybe you should just concentrate on just Instagram. I was doing 5,000 monthly during the lockdown, but those numbers dropped tremendously. Oh, wow. So now you need to figure out why. So that is where analyzing is going to come in. That is when a lot of other things are going to come in that I'm going to talk about in a second. So with everything that I was just saying, I have a question, another question, because this is going to be just a lot of questions. A lot of you all that message me already know I ask a lot of questions because I feel like you have to get to the answers on your own, or I can kind of lead you down the road to come to the conclusion on your own, because if I just tell you something, you're not going to learn it. You have to learn things on your own. That's what I truly believe. So I want to ask you all a question about a certain scenario. Let's say you have a customer. Let's say you have a customer named Lauren. Let's say Lauren buys a pair of jeans from you and a top. And let's say she puts together an outfit. Sorry, y'all hear noise. It's Kyra playing with his toys. So let's say she puts the outfit on. She does some kind of TikTok with it. She talks about the jeans. Kennedy, what is he doing? Sorry, y'all. So let's say she puts on the outfit, she does a cute little TikTok, and then she does another TikTok where she talks about the jeans and how well they fit because she's curvy, all of that. Suddenly, her TikTok, both of them, go viral. You're getting a ton of traffic overnight. You're trying to figure out where this traffic came from. You're seeing that it's coming from TikTok because you have Shopify, and Shopify will tell you where your traffic is coming from. You see your traffic is coming from TikTok. People are starting to buy these jeans that she posted about. People are starting to buy the top that she posted about. People are starting to buy other tops, other plus size jeans, all of that. Go ahead and pour all that out, please. Sorry, y'all. Y'all understand. Mom life is how it is. Okay, so you have these two viral TikToks. People are buying up your stuff. This is my question I have for you. For those of you who feel like this is not just for you all who are watching it live, because people are going to be watching replays. This question is for all of you all who feel like you're doing what you need to do, or that you can make however much you want to make, going up to those $10,000 marks or whatever. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? What I mean is, yeah, you may be ready to make the money, but are you ready for what comes after virality? Do you have a way to collect those emails and those text messages? I know Cherish 11 Boutique. I know she already has that. I know her. I've been here with her. We've been like this for 2 years now. So I know she does. Do you have a way to not only collect those emails and text messages, but do you have automation set up? Do you have automation set up so you don't have to worry about it? Time someone joins that email list or that text message list, you have a whole welcome sequence that is set up just to welcome those new customers. Kennedy, here, come get this. Tyro, this doesn't go together. Where's his other fruit at? Because he's trying to stick that together and it doesn't go together. So, do you have welcome sequences set up just for your new customers? And I don't mean just a welcome message and that's it, or their discount code. No, you should have 3 to 5 emails set up just for new customers. I don't even mean people that just purchased from you. I mean people who just joined your email list. Okay? You should have a whole welcome sequence just for those people. Text message and email. Now, exactly. Okay, so when you have those 3 to 5 emails set up or text messages, after that, do you have abandoned cart sequences set up? Because all of that traffic that's going to come, they're not all going to buy. So do you have abandoned cart sequences set up? Do you have 2 to 3 emails set up just for those who abandoned their cart? Do you have posts that are already scheduled 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time for your Pinterest, your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever else? Because when you start going viral and getting a bunch of traffic and sales, you're not going to have time to sit here and think of a post and try to post it and film a TikTok or a reel and edit it and put it on. Because you're going to be busy dealing with the traffic and the orders that you're getting in. So therefore, you need to schedule out your posts 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time so you can use your time wisely. So there's another question I have for you. Do you have systems set up to schedule out your posts so that way your Instagram or your social media, whatever platforms you're using, that they are working for you? You got a plan. She just said I'm lacking in the planning department. Yes, so you have to plan. That is the next thing. So all of that little bit right there will let you know if you are truly ready for the type of money you want to make. Because as I was cooking, after I watched my whole church thing and everything, when God was placing this in my mind about what he wanted me to talk about today, something that I learned back even before I started the boutique, this was back when my house burned down, I learned that God will not bless you. And if you are not a Christian or God believer or whatever, you're feeling attacked, I'm so sorry. If you're not a Christian or a believer, I'm sorry. I talk about Christianity, spirituality, manifesting God, all that stuff over here. So I'm sorry. But anyway, he will not bless you with something bigger or whatever it is you're manifesting until you can prove to him that you can handle the little bit that you already have. So if you can't handle the 100 followers you have now to get them to buy, why do you think you can handle 10,000 followers and you still can't get those efforts to buy? I want to know. He's not going to bless you until you prove to him you can do what he has already given you. Make it do what it do with what you got. If you can't, he ain't going to give you more. I learned that when my house burned down. I was one of those people, not even kidding y'all or trying to brag or anything. My closet was filled to the max. Y'all already know I was one of the top store managers at Victoria's Secret. I was one of the top store managers in the company. I was making bank. Okay. When my house burned down, I had 150 something bras, 150 to something pairs of jeans, about 200 pairs of shoes, whole bunch of clothing, materialistic stuff, bunch of designer handbags and all of that stuff. I was one of those people who would go in my closet and be like, oh my God, I don't have anything to wear. I had a lot to wear, y'all. But once I lost everything, I never said those words again because I truly knew how it felt to not have anything to wear. I literally lost everything but the clothes I had on that day. So I never said that again. There's a lot of things I stopped doing once I lost everything because I should have been grateful for what I already had, and I should have already been making it do what it do with what I had and not been ostentatious about it or conceited about it. So once I started my boutique, I was already disciplined enough to do what I needed to do. I already learned a bunch of lessons that I needed to learn in order to grow a boutique, start one, help other people, all of that stuff. So, Kyra, what do you want me to do with this? So, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to go through the comments real quick because y'all have been commenting and I have not even, read it. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me go back. Reviews are my frustration. I keep asking and never leave reviews. Reviews, that is something that a lot of people have an issue with. Not entirely sure why. I ask for reviews a lot. I hardly ever get them. It is what it is. So I don't know what to do at this point about reviews. We can't make people do it. But as long as they're buying, that's about all you can do. Because even I have a rewards program that offers a lot of points if you leave a review. I still don't get them like that. This one, I already saw that comment. Lacking in, okay, I read that already. Okay, so I want to make sure I didn't skip y'all's comments. I'm so sorry. I'm not ready to go viral even though I have the automation set up. That's okay. This is the second time I'm hearing this word for the day. Must be something. Oh, see, I'm telling God is using me. God is using me, y'all. And I've always felt like I wasn't the person that God should use, but once I went through some things, even though I've gone through things even before losing my house, some things that are for a whole nother day. But yeah, so anywho, there's something right now that I have been praying for because a few people know about something serious that I'm going through, and there's 2 or 3 things I would say that I have been praying to God for. And last night during my devotional time with him, I always have devotional time once my kids go to sleep. And he told me, what are you doing? What are you doing with what you already have? Obviously, if you can't tell, being I said I live with my mom, obviously my husband and I are not together. So that means I need my own spot now. That means I can't keep complaining about things, being that I don't have my own place right now. Stop, Kai. Being that I don't have my own place right now, that is obviously a complaint of mine. That I'm complaining about things going on in someone else's house. Because, you know, when you're an adult living with your mom, you still got to kind of obey your mom. But you can't, and you feel like you can't, or you don't want to because you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in the process of finding my own place. But I still need to be grateful for the fact, which I am. Don't get this twisted. Still gotta be grateful for the fact that I do have someone who is there for me and willing to let me and my 2 children live with her without paying for anything. My parents are super great like that. My entire family is like that. They're not the type of family that's gonna make you pay if you stay with them or anything like that. My family on both sides are very close. So I'm saying all that to say, whatever it is that you have right now, use it. The people that you have in your corner right now, lean on them. If you don't have the support from people that you think you should have support from, and people aren't buying for you that you think should be buying for you, don't worry about it. You need to be grateful for what you have. Invest in yourself. Invest in your business. Whether it is your time, sacrificing something, your money, and be disciplined. That's it. That is really right now, that is really what is going to get you through to the next level. Because without discipline, you're not going to be consistent enough to do what you need to do. Because if you can't consistently schedule out your posts 2 to 3 weeks, even 2 weeks, and you don't have as many followers and as much sales right now, why do you think God is going to bless you with more when you're showing him you can't handle what you already have? If you're showing him that you can't handle what you already have, that means you're not going to be able to handle what he has waiting for you. So if you can break through this wall that you have up right now, you can get to that other point. You know what I'm saying? Last year, I was banking $5,000 to $8,000 a month. Sometimes I was hitting $9,000 a month, combined with all of my businesses. It slowed down some because I allowed someone, you all know who someone is, I allowed someone to get me mentally out of shape, get me mentally out of alignment with what God had going for me. And it dropped. I'm not doing that much. I'm still doing fine, but I'm not doing that much as I was. But I know I can get back to that point. I just have to get back mentally aligned with where I was. And I am almost there. So thank God that I know what to do to pull myself up out of that. But back to the boutique thing. I need you all to be mentally aligned. I need you all to be mentally ready. I need you all to be business focused. I need you all to have everything set up system-wise. So that way, when that time comes and God blesses you with something viral, or all of a sudden you're just getting all these sales and traffic and you don't know where it's coming from, you are already ready. Because you show God that you can handle 10 sales a week. You show God that you can handle getting 5 new followers a week. You show God that you could just let the 100 followers you already have become buyers. Because you already learned what you needed to do to turn them from followers to customers. You turned them from lookers to buyers. You knew exactly what marketing was. You knew exactly how to plan out your posts. You know exactly what your customers like to look at. You know exactly what type of models you should be using. You know exactly what type of inventory you need to be buying. You know exactly what type of emails to send to what people. You know exactly when to send an email blast and when to segment your emails. You know exactly how to get someone to sign up for your email list and get them to open the emails. You know exactly what type of promotion to run. You know when to not run promotions. You know what it is you need to take a promotion on. You know how to make an inventory budget. You know when to buy more, when to buy less. All of that. Learn all of that before you get to that mark. Because then you're not prepared and you're going to lose it. You feel me? So I wasn't trying to preach today, but I really wanted to let everybody know what he placed in me to let y'all know, because I know how it is when you want something and you feel like it's happening to everyone around you but you. But you have to look inward and ask yourself, are you doing what it takes, truly, honestly, unbiasedly, what it takes to get to that goal that you're asking? A lot of people I know follow, what's the girl's name? I've watched a couple of her YouTube videos before. Jance. A lot of people watch her and they love what it is that she's done and however what and the success she's gained from ads. But you have to ask yourself, are you ready for what she achieved during that short amount of time? I don't know her whole story or anything like that. I do know a few things about her and how she even achieved to get to that point with those ads, because she made a bunch of money from her books. She used that money to pay for the ads. A lot of people are not prepared enough or have that much money to throw into ads. And I never recommend using ads when you're first starting out anyway, because you really have to know everything else that it takes to run a business before running ads, because you're going to start wasting your money. I think my afro is like lopsided. My afro lopsided. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my ADHD. But, so I want to, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm not trying to sell y'all anything, because y'all know how I am. I took my site down for a couple days. One, they were charging the wrong card for whatever odd reason, so they closed my site. And then when I reopened it, I closed it back, because I needed a break. I needed a break for a moment, because there are some things that I want to handle before I open it back up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ads are definitely a gamble. But once you get up to the amount of money where you can afford to just run them, run them. Me personally, I probably, when it gets to the point where, because I'm close to the 6-figure mark, when it gets to that point, I'm probably still not going to run a bunch of ads. I know several people in the boutique world that don't run that much ads, and they make more than she does. So that ain't that big of a deal. I probably would run some like that are retargeted, because I do retargeted ads sometimes, but that's about it. I ain't stressing ads because I like my money. Granted, you still get an ROI, but at the same time, you're not guaranteed that ROI or that return on your investment that you put out there. But anyway, y'all know how I am. I'm not trying to sell y'all anything, but this is what, Kyra, this is what else was placed on me for those of you who have wanted to get something of mine done, which is a website audit. I've had several people tell me they wanted to do a website audit, but they couldn't squeeze out the $60 or $80 or whatever I was charging at that time. So sometimes I feel overwhelmed, because honestly, we can't do everything. That is the truth. However, we can do everything if you plan it out properly. You can, well, how did we make that type of money without it? I just literally, y'all, girl, you know everything I've done. You've been following me for 2-3 years. You know literally everything I've done. I had brand ambassadors when I first started. I did networking events. I posted on Instagram 3 times a day when I first started, just to learn and figure out my times and my audiences. That ended up getting me seen by certain people. That's how I ended up getting featured on Fashion Bomb Daily. That's how Claire Solmer saw me. That's how I was able to meet people from Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's how I met No IG Jeremy. Literally just through posting on Instagram consistently. Every single time that I said I was going to post, people got used to my schedule. I used my hashtags correctly. I went to events. I networked. People started going to my site. I went to networking events in my city, different cities, different states. That's how I grew. So that's it. That's what. But I'm huge. Y'all know me. I'm big on organization and planning and systems, which all goes into one. I turned off my scheduled posts for this particular page because, like I said, I'm trying to get myself mentally back right to go ahead and start offering stuff again and doing what I need to do. So I didn't even post a YouTube video. There was nothing done this past week because I needed that time. So people will message me time I post on Instagram. However, those of you all who've been following me for a long time know my posts on my Instagram pages are scheduled out 30 days ahead of time. So if you message me and I don't answer, majority of the time, I'm not even on my phone. My posts go through by themselves. Everything is planned out. I have things planned all the way out. Sundays are my planning days. I don't work for anybody, do anything but plan. I plan out all of my posts. If it's a new month, I plan out exactly what days I'm going to be shooting. If I got to shoot for my YouTube channel, I plan out exactly what videos I'm going to be shooting when. I plan out what the order of those videos. Yes, Kyra. Oh, is it? Okay, go get it. Go ahead. What is it? I know. You can go get it. Okay, so yeah, I plan out everything. Everything I do is planned out at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance. Because I have to make sure that my time is used wisely. And I still have that time to ship orders. Or I still have that time on certain days to do website audits. Or do one-on-one sessions. Or all of that stuff. So, what planner post do you recommend? I recommend, well, it all depends on you. There are a lot. You can use Later. You can use Planoly. You can use Buffer. You can use Hootsuite. It isn't about the app. It's about the app that you like. So a lot of people use Planoly. A lot of people also use Later. A lot of people also use Hootsuite. I used to use AppHigh for the longest time till they shut down, reopened, and now they're not the same. So it all really depends on what you're comfortable with. Speaking of that, if you're not aware, I do have a new Instagram tracker that is launched on Amazon. So if you go to Amazon and type in my name, Ikenisha Jenkins, my Instagram tracker will come up. And in that tracker, I teach you exactly what I do to create a content calendar, how I post them. There's a spot for you to track all of your analytics in Instagram, and I tell you exactly what each one means, how to use it for your business, and then there are pages for you to track your hashtags. It's everything that I do is in that tracker, and it is on Amazon because I had so many people asking me what it is that I do because there's nothing to really write it down with, or no one had ever seen it. So I just made it into a book, and now it's on Amazon, so that way anybody can grab it at any time. So I think, let me type it in here. I don't know if y'all can copy stuff or not, but I'll type my little link that I have for it. I can't see. Hopefully y'all can use that link. But that's the link for it. If you go to bit.ly/IGTrackerIJ, you can get it there. So, yeah. But yeah, that's literally all I did to grow. I went to a ton of events. At one point back in 2019, I was doing two to three events a month. And a majority of them were not in my town. I like to go out of state. And then a lot of you all know, majority of my customers are not in my hometown or my state. Majority of my customers are in different states and other countries. I have 7 countries that I ship to consistently. And even on my memories on Facebook, I had posted Sunday, so it was Friday. In my memories, it showed that I had posted about the first sale that I got in Dubai. And I screenshot the little, the order summary, and I was so excited. I was like, dang, it's something how the internet and Instagram or whatever else works, that you can literally connect with people. Me, right here in this little bitty town in North Carolina, connect with somebody and send something all the way to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. And I've done all this without any paid ads. Might not add. Got mine the other day. Yes! Make sure if you all are getting any of my books off Amazon, because I have a simple planner. It's just for those who haven't launched. I have a pre-launch planner on Amazon. And then I have my Instagram tracker on Amazon. And I'm going to be coming out with 2 other ones in the next month. So make sure you all look out for that. But make sure you all take pictures with your planner so I can see them, give you all discount codes for them, repost y'all on my stories, all that fun stuff. Because I definitely want to see y'all with them. I've had a few people do it already. So, what I was saying though, was that for the website audits, I'm now offering them for $30 instead of my regular higher amounts that I used to do it. So if you're watching this live or on the replay, they will be $30 for probably for the next 3 days. I'm still not going to open my site, so if you're watching this, just DM me and say you want an audit. I will send you an invoice, and then we will do the audit. But I'm not opening up my site yet till probably about Friday, because I still want to get to a spot where I feel like I'm ready to go ahead and open it back up and deal with all the stuff I always have to deal with. And lastly, don't know where this came from, but God told me to do something that I have not done since 2018. I have not done this since 2018, so a lot of people are not going to be familiar with this. But I'm doing something, like a lot of boutiques do something called Deal or No Deal. And I'm going to be doing this with a few classes of mine. So how this is going to work is, you have my branding workshop, my Shopify analytics class, which has been getting great reviews, but no one's let me put the reviews on my site. I'm going to just put people's reviews on my site. If they say it to me, I'm going to put it on my site. Because I get a lot of reviews all the time, but I don't never put them. Anyway, my branding workshop, my Shopify analytics class, and my marketing class. Those 3 classes, you can choose any amount between $7 and $15. Just DM me which one of those classes you want, and DM me the amount that you can afford to pay. I don't care which amount it is between the amount of $7 and $15. Any amount through that. And I'll send you an invoice for that. Then I'm going to also add in my 5 boutique growth videos and my 5 Instagram intensive videos. Choose any amount between $15 and $40. Any amount in between there. And I will send you all the invoice for that amount and any of those links that you need between those amounts. Okay? So I'm only doing this until Tuesday night. So after Tuesday night, if you happen to be watching this and it's Wednesday, I'm sorry. But I'm only doing it until that time. So I want everyone to be fully prepared, either going into Black Friday, the holidays, or even going into the next year. Because once you learn what true branding is, how to analyze your numbers, who your customer is, you'll be able to grow. And add in the planning and the organization. You'll be able to grow and handle that growth. Everything that I have ever taught anybody or talked about or shown someone or anything else has always been what I have done. I never teach anyone anything that I just found on Google or YouTube or anything else. I don't even watch other YouTubers like that. The only person y'all know that I watch all the time is Boss Mama Jackie, and that's because me and her actually talk in real life. And I also watch Glamazante and Bougie Barbie. But they're not like boutique, YouTubers. I just watch them because I love their personalities. So, yeah, I literally only talk about stuff that I personally do. Black Friday is a whole nother beast. Yeah, it is. I do have a Black Friday bundle. If you want that too, I'll just throw it in. If you get any other classes and you want the Black Friday bundle, I'll give that to you for $5. Whatever. Yes, Pooh. What? In the Black Friday bundle, I literally show you exactly what I do for Black Friday. Step by step. Like, literally. Y'all know how I am. I will tell you everything that I do. And I show you everything that I do. And the only reason why there's a price tag on everything is because I have learned this stuff from being a store manager at several different retail companies all the way through running my own. And it's a lot of stuff that I personally learned myself, not from what I got from other people. So, yeah, I have all of that. Just about anything you can think of, I most likely have a class on it. What? What's back there? You better get off your Mimi's chair like that. She gonna get you. So, if y'all have any other questions for me while we up here and we chit-chatting going back and forth, go ahead and put it in the chat. I do not mind us going ahead and discussing anything you all need to discuss. Cairo, I know you want me to get up, but I can't get up right now. I can't get up right now. Okay? Boo-boo. One thing too. Oh, thank you. Had someone say she took the Black Friday class already and it was good. Thank you. One thing I want to say. I'm in this group on Facebook, and I said this in this group on Facebook. What? What is it? Oh, your ball. Okay, here you go. A lot of people always think about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday when it comes to November. Please, y'all, there is another holiday in November that I think a lot of people forget about. And if you are on my email list for Boss Playmates, is it Boss Playmates or is it my other one? I have an email schedule. I don't even know which. Never mind, I lied. I think it's just for my boutique. But anyway, that holiday is Singles Day. Now, if you're not familiar, you hadn't thought about it or whatever, Singles Day is a big deal in the retail industry or boutique industry. You have Valentine's Day, obviously, which is for couples. It's a day of love, blah, blah, blah. February 14th never fails. 11/11 is called Singles Day. If you don't want to advertise it as Singles Day, advertise it for what I'm going to be advertising it for, which is an angel number. It's a manifestation number, okay? 11/11 is always a holiday in November. It is the first one. Use that to kind of help you out going into Black Friday and all the other promotions you're going to be doing. Because that's a very easy holiday or promotion to do. You can have your clearance items that you normally have for like $9.99, something like that. Have all your clearance for $11.11, $11.11. Do an 11% off promotion. Think about some way to incorporate 11/11 because that is always the first holiday in November that a lot of people do not think about. And I'm running one. I already made my graphics for it. My graphics made for that, and they are super cute. So go into Canva, make you a real cute 11/11 sale graphic or 11/11 promo graphic or whatever it is you're going to be doing if you're going to participate in it. And if you want to call it Singles Day, which is what it is actually called, then do that. If you want to use it like I'm going to be using it as a manifestation number or a blessing number or angel number, do that. But that is a holiday that a lot of people do not think about going into November. Completely understood. No explanation needed. Your worth and your time is worth everything. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Totally appreciate that. Because I've had people ask me, why do I charge when nobody charged me? I'm like, nobody taught me, but whatever. Yeah, so please, y'all, do not forget about 11/11. That is a good way for you to practice to get into Black Friday. Okay, so 11/11. I was going to say something else about 11/11. I forgot what it was. But anywho, yeah, 11/11. Please be sure to remember that. And one thing else. If you're not fully prepared for Black Friday, don't stress it. Because you still got Christmas, okay? People still shop after Black Friday, alright? Because I don't do that much shopping on Black Friday anymore. I may do stuff like electronics, but that's about it. I don't really stress it. I wait till afterwards, or I'll shop small, or whatever else, but I don't even really celebrate Christmas, so it's not even that big of a deal for me. But you have a lot of last minute shoppers. So remember to add that to your list. Have last minute deals. Have a whole section on your website. Let's say you got all this inventory. You can't get rid of it. Use it as last minute deals on your site. Have it timed. Email your customers at like 8:30 at night and be like, last minute deals going on, last minute shopping. Are you up late shopping? Whatever it is you want, however you want to word it. And then have all of that stuff at a certain price. And boom. You got rid of old inventory. You know, right out here, let me go make another post for 11/11. Yes, go make a post for 11/11. Yeah, I said Small Business Saturday already. So you got Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. Kyra, don't you knock this tripod over. Stop. No. No. So, yeah, make sure you figure out ways. This is a time, y'all, to get rid of old stuff. I do it all the time. You just have to be creative with it. You can have last minute deals. You can have time deals. I do that all the time too. Do you have to do that? But you don't have to yell when I'm talking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh what? You need to put it back. So, yeah, just be creative, y'all, because this is an easy time for you to get rid of old inventory. This is an easy time for you all to make profits and get rid of the old, bring in the new. Cairo, stop. He about to knock down my whole tripod, y'all. Alright, so any other questions y'all have for me before I go? And if you're just joining, please go back and watch the replay so you'll know about my 30-minute website audit. 30-minute. I'm going to be doing my website audits, offering them for $30. And I have classes that I'm going to put everything in the description box. So that way y'all can see it. And I'm also going to post this on YouTube so they'll have a chance to get these, the deal or no deal as well. Because I want to make sure, like I said, that everyone is prepared going into holiday and into 2020. Because we're going to start off 2020 on the right foot. Okay? On the right foot. Yeah, on the right foot. Yeah, those are grapes. Grapes? Grapes?
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I see. Alright, y'all. So, I have people that came in and came out. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Unless anyone else has any other questions for me. If not, I'm going to go on here. And I do have a YouTube video that is scheduled to go on out this coming up Tuesday. It's all about creating an inventory budget. It's mostly for those who haven't launched. But if you have already launched and you still want advice about creating an inventory budget, go ahead and tune in to that video Tuesday at 6. Y'all already know my YouTube schedule. Every Tuesday at 6 is when my YouTube videos go live. I'm thinking about going live again, but I don't know if it's going to be here or on YouTube. And in that particular live, I'm still going to continue with the money goals talk, but we're going to talk about it with actual numbers. I'm going to show you all how what is it? I'm going to show you all exactly how I used to, and I still do this sometimes, create actual money goals, like an actual goal that I want to. You know, people be like, well, I'm going to make $1,000 this week. Okay, but why is that your number? You know what I'm saying? Like, I show you exactly how I arrived to the number that I arrived to with what I want to make each week. And I'm just strictly talking about boutique. Okay, I'm not going to be adding in, you know, my other business or anything like that. So, I'm going to do that live with you all so that way everybody can do it with me and ask questions as we do it. It'll probably be sometime this week, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday or something. I'm not sure. But the next time y'all see me go live, that is what I'm going to be talking about. So make sure you tune in because we're going to be creating actual money goals together. And we're going to do it the way that I do it. Not saying it's the right way, but I'm just going to show you the way that I do it because I just found it to be simple. And I still do it now. Tyra. What are you doing with that cord? Alright, y'all. So, I'm going to go. Please remember, if you want the branding workshop, Shopify analytics, and the marketing class, you want any one of those classes, DM me that you do, and DM me a price that you would like to pay between the number $7 through $15. If you want... If you want the website audit, let me know. I will DM you the invoice. Those are going to be $30. Y'all, he done moved my doggone phone. If you want the boutique, the 5 boutique growth videos or the Instagram intensive videos, DM me a price you would like to pay between $15 and $40. Anywhere in between there. And I will send you those links. Sorry, y'all. I had to get him because he keeps trying to get my tripod. So that's what I'm doing for the deal or no deal with the classes and then the $30 website audits. So you all can make sure that just in case God go ahead and bless you with a bunch of traffic, whether it is paid or organic or virality, something like that, you are ready for it. Because I'm going to tell y'all, you may have good products, but people ain't going to know if your website sucks. Just going to be real about it. So, you know. Alright, so be sure to DM me. If I don't answer you right away, just give me a few minutes, because I might be doing something with the baby, or whatever else. So, thank y'all for tuning in, and listen to me preach, and everything else that we talked about. I truly appreciate y'all, and I say that all the time, but I still want to make sure everyone knows that I truly appreciate any one of y'all who have ever purchased something from me, commented on a video, commented on any of my posts, liked anything, shared anything, whatever you may have done to show your support for me. I have always appreciated from the bottom of my heart, and especially those of you all who have been following me for years that I have actually confided in, because it's a few people that have actually become like close friends of mine. So if one of you all is watching, thank you too. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and I hope you all have a great week, a great Sunday, because somebody up here wants me to get off. So say bye-bye. Say bye. Bye, y'all.